What's going on, everybody? Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, bringing you multiple updates from Roto Grip Bowling. Okay, it's the week of Bowl Expo. All eyes are on Roto Grip right now because they just announced a slew of releases. They are coming stateside. Without further ado, let's get into it. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 new releases from Roto Grip. I don't think I've ever done a video with 5 new releases from Roto Grip. This is fantastic. And front and center, the Big Daddy, the RST X-2. Woo! This one looks like an absolute animal, and this color is out of this world. On the left, 2 brand new hustles, the Hustle Wine and the Hustle Camo. And on the right, a brand new line, the Hyped series. You've got the Hyped Pearl on the top and the Hyped Hybrid on the bottom. And of course, the secret sauce is always in the specs, so we're going to get into that right now, front and center, the RST X2. What is going on here with this ball? I'll tell you right off the bat, it's this new E-Trax Plus Pearl Reactive formula. It's a little bit different than E-Trax regular, and all they're saying is they want to have a larger footprint throughout the lane. Translation, I think they're going to give you a little bit more control, but without reducing the friction response down lane. That's fantastic. Let's briefly jump into the specs. This ball's got E-Trax Plus Pearl Reactive Cover, RST Core, Tanzanite. That's the name of this color. I don't even know what that is. I'm colorblind, and that's why I own 35 black shirts. But it must be something better than shiny, fancy pink, and it looks fantastic, and I want one of these. 1500 grit polished, and the number's at 15 pounds, 2.53 RG with a .053 differential and a .016 asymmetric differential. So let's talk about what this ball is about and where it fits in the bag. This is an asymmetric pearl. Asymmetric pearls are typically designed to get down the lane and give you a lot of boom into the back, and typically tend to be house shot killers unless they're over under or just badly designed. That is not the case with this ball. So let's jump back into the specs and just take a look at a couple things. So again, this E-Trax Plus Pearl Reactive Cover, if you know about E-Trax, it's been a variety of different Roto Grip releases. This one's E-Trax Plus, so you're going to get a little more control in the mid lane and all the boom to the back. Same core as the original RSTX1, same core numbers. Other than that, this is an improvement, and it looks fantastic. All right, let's jump into the Hyped series. We've got the Hyped Hybrid and we've got the Hyped Pearl. So one's a hybrid, one's a pearl. These are both HP2 line balls, and they basically are giving you your pick of color and reaction. So the hybrid I would expect to be a little bit smoother than the pearl, and I expect the pearl to probably get down the lane a little bit longer. Let's look at the specs real briefly. So here's the hybrid, VTC hybrid reactive. It's got the hyped core, so we've got a brand new core, chrome pink purple solid, 1500 grit polished, and the number's at 15 pounds, 2.52 RG with a .036 differential. Not much different for the pearl other than the fact that it's a pearl. The color is black Carolina charcoal, again 1500 grit polished, and 2.52 RG, again 036 differential. So you've got one that is a polished hybrid, one that is a polished pearl, probably going to offer a slightly different reaction, but basically pick your favorite layout, whichever one you want, and go to the races. Unless if you want to get one of these and maybe play with the surface a little bit. These are both HP2 line, and typically HP2 equipment offers a lot of bang for the buck. Now let's bust on over to the hustles. We've got the Hustle Camo and we've got the Hustle Wine. Gotta tell you, I really like the wine. Okay, this is really good stuff. So we're gonna start with we've got, this one is a solid, if I'm not mistaken. Solid, yep, this one's a solid. Let's turn that back. And the other one, Hustle Wine, this is a pearl. Let's jump into the specs. So on the camo, VTC solid reactive, so this is HP1. You guys know how the hustles work. It's got the same hustle core that we've all grown to love. Army black and brown. This is fantastic. I really like this color because, my father was in the Army, so I always have an affinity for the Army. The number's at 15 pounds, 2.53 RG with a .030 differential, like they have been for all hustles. And right over to the wine. Here we go. I like this color, Cranberry Merlot. It's kind of like wine. That's pretty cool, hence the name wine. See what I did there? Okay. Again, same numbers, same core, 253030 differential. So this is HP1. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, I think this Hustle Wine's probably going to take the place of the wrap. And you've got this Hustle Camo. I would not be surprised, because this is a polished solid, if this is the new Hustle ink and they're calling it the Hustle Camo. And if it is, I'm probably going to need to get 3 of these because I have bowling ball problems. So you've got a polished solid and a polished pearl. All in all, both looking fantastic. And let's just talk about the hustles for a second. Hustles offer a variety of value. You can use them on a variety of conditions, and especially if you got a lot of hand, you can use them in league, or if you want to, you can use them as a breakdown ball as the lanes start to transition. Let's summarize and go back to the shelf appeal as we close out the video. Again, Roto Grip, I just love you guys sometimes. You guys come out with some really, really cool stuff. Really love this RST X-2. Looks absolutely dynamite. Love the Hustle Camo. Love the Hustle Wine. And I can't wait to see the ball reaction on these new Hyped series as they transition and go through their axis and migrate their way down the lane through all three phases of ball motion. Nothing to complain about here. Looks great. Okay, that's a lot of information. Speaking of information, I'm going to get the release dates in the description below. And speaking of the description, if you want to learn more about these balls and where you can pick them up, I've got links in the description where you can grab these on bowlersmart.com. Oof, really good day to hear about all the new releases from Roto Grip. So, what do you think of this new slew of releases? Which one of these gets you excited the most? Would you do any surface adjustments? And what layouts would you go with? Drop me a comment, let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bow well.